When you're working the land, soil is one of the most important assets. But great soil comes with a few challenges, especially on irrigated farms. By keeping track of your soil moisture levels, you can avoid problems like waterlogged paddocks. A key part of maintaining healthy soils is keeping your animals away from wet ground. This stops pugging and allows you to apply nutrients when they'll be most effective. At times, when there isn't enough rainfall to keep the soil moist, or there are unreliable amounts of rain, irrigation is often used. When it comes to how you keep track of your soil's temperature and moisture, there are a few options. Soil monitoring devices have become one of the must-have tools in a farmer's toolbox. The solutions test your soil moisture levels so you can reduce the risk of applying too much effluent. If you do use too much, it will pool on the surface and run off. Soil monitoring solutions also help to decide how much nitrogen is needed and when the soil is too cold or dry to apply it. The technology uses in-ground sensors that need connectivity to send data straight to your app on your phone. You'll need to think about where you're putting your sensors and if there is connectivity so that you can use the data at any time. There are different types of soil moisture and temperature hardware, known as tapes and probes. Tapes are often placed under pivots because they stay there for years. They aren't suitable for crops where the ground is ploughed. Tapes are known for their accuracy because they can measure about 60 litres of soil around the tape. The most common tape is Aquaflex, which involves burying a 3-metre tape on an angle, usually with the top end 300 millimetres deep and the lower end 600 mils. You then connect the tape to the power supply above ground, which is usually solar, and to a telemetry device to transmit the data. There are two different types of probes, fixed and relocatable. Fixed probes come in different lengths and are buried vertically in the ground. They can sense moisture and temperature levels at 100 millimetre intervals down the length of the probe. Relocatable probes are usually about 300 millimetres long and a more temporary solution. They're useful in cropping fields but aren't as accurate as deep probes and tapes. Another tool is a CropX system, which is an integrated system that links its soil moisture device with the weather, aerial imaging, soil mapping, and other data sources to help you manage land and crops. The most advanced soil moisture monitoring solutions, combined with soil mapping and variable rate irrigation, can provide sophisticated solutions to guarantee you are only using water where and when it is needed. To find the best options for you, talk to your local water company, like Waterforce or Think Water. They'll have suggestions that meet local regulations and work with your existing systems. Remember to check that the tool meets government reporting requirements and ask about what you'll need to do to get them up and running before choosing one. A few possible vendors to explore are Harvest, Halo, Livino, CropX, Regan, Aquaflex and Watermetrics.